like the new one that came out in like 2023 or whatever. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I thought we were gonna have to wait longer. New music. That's new music I hear. There's a Dachi. A Dachi.
Where are we? Feels like we're someplace totally different.
That's a new cutscene. That's not. Ooh, the UI looks really good. I mean, I know that seems obvious to say for like a Persona game, but like, what I mean is like it retains the look of the original. Like it's got the border and everything. Yeah, look at that. It's totally like the Persona 4 UI, very much so.
That's supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bull.
Up there's Marie. There's Marie. So in case anyone thought for a split second they weren't gonna have golden stuff, there's Marie.
Shadows were originally born from humans.
Yeah, this looks good.
And that means Senpai got killed by her.
I really don't have much else to say. It's pretty much what you would expect it to look like.
You're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not real? I can't.
Now, one thing that I am curious about is there's rumors that this game was going to be, like, made by someone else. But I don't know. This looks like it's very much P Studio. It's very much the Reload aesthetic, but Persona 4. You know, this is Unreal Engine, you know, all that stuff.
I'll be counting on you, partner. And let's team up and catch this jerk.
Now, one thing that's going to be awkward about this is the fact that all of the English voices are recast, just like they did with Reload. Although I'm sure they're going to be fine. Yep, February. That's about what I expected, was February. Similar to what they did with Persona 3 Reload. Okay. Oh! I was giving up hope. This has to be it. There's no other game it can be. This is giving me Chairs trailer vibes. I also noticed a slight green tinge, but that might just be me thinking too deeply about it. Oh. Nope, they're emphasizing the green more. Alrighty. There it is. That is a heck of a logo. And that was about as teasery as I expected us to get. That was a Chairs trailer 2.0, 100%. That was super vague, no details. It was basically just confirming the color and confirming that the game exists. But you know what? At least we have it. I would have preferred something bigger than that. But oh well. I wonder if that logo is just a temporary logo or if that's like the real logo. Because I'm getting temp logo from that logo. That's what it kind of looks like to me, but who knows. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to look through the Persona trailers, namely the Persona 4 one primarily, of course. But we'll look through the teaser trailer for 6 as well. Alrighty then, so we're going to look on... Okay, is this 4K? Okay, it is. Okay, so here's the official trailer. Right on the Atlas page. They've already updated their thing with Persona 4 branding and everything. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and watch this sucker again. This time I'm gonna like... Whoa, let's go through this.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
So yeah, again, that's definitely a new music track right there from what's her name? What's her name? I can't remember her name. But that is the original. They're not doing what they did with Persona 3, where they got a new, where they replaced the singer, where they got rid of Yumi and they added someone new. Although they did add the Yumi tracks back in later. No, this is God, what's her name? I don't know, the Persona 4 singer. You know who I'm talking about. Like she's back for this. That's definitely her voice that you hear. Yeah, that's definitely her voice. Okay, so here's our first shot of gameplay. Yeah, it pretty much looks like what you would expect. Again, obviously, there's Dojima, there's Adachi, and you can see it's got like the reload kind of. It's got the reload like buttons and text down there. Although obviously yellow, 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 as you would expect. Here's the going into the TV for the first time.
Feels like we're someplace totally different.
This is a new cutscene. This is not lifted from Golden or the original. This is definitely a new made for the remake cutscene. Yeah, so like they kept in the colors. They kept in the blue and green for the they kept that in. We got the border. You know, they kept that. You know, it looks good. We got this little dial. That's kind of interesting. This little it's like a dial on like a dryer or a washing machine or something. Is what it kind of looks like to me.
Whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
Oh, but see that critical was very reload. That was a very reload looking critical text.
To wield the persona is to wield direct control of one's heart, and the heart is strengthened through bond.
This is also new. I mean, of course they're all going to be new. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because with Persona 3, like they had a reason to redo all the cutscenes for Persona 3 because that game didn't have a modern port at the time, you know, all that stuff. Well, sorry, it didn't have like the main version, you know, FES and whatever didn't have a modern port. I don't know. That one's a little different, but Golden is on everything. So like, I mean, if they, I don't know, maybe not. I'm sure they would have been new ones, but I wouldn't have been like completely surprised if they like kept the original ones as well. But no, I think they just are completely redoing all of the anime cutscenes. So yeah, again, I mean, it looks what you'd expect. I really don't have much to say overall. It looks pretty much what you would expect. I think the renders, that's not the right word, the portraits look a little more stylized than they do in Reload. Maybe that's just me, but I swear they look a little more. They just look a little different. Just a little different.
Sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad.
It is going to be weird, though, because I'm so used to the original portraits. Especially the Adachi one. The Adachi portrait from the original games is, like, such a big meme. And it's going to be different in this one. So it's going to be kind of weird.
It was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times.
Oh, I'm sure people are going to do a side-by-side. Go back.
Him?
This shot right here. Now, of course, when we got the reveal last year, people kind of like memed on this initial walking bit. I mean, I don't know. It looks fine to me. But I'm just saying.
Good times never seem to last long.
That looks weird. Go back. That looks kind of weird. This little bit right here, like looking at it from straight on, as opposed to in the original game where it's like on the side. That's gonna be kind of odd, actually. Like being able to see these locations from a different perspective. That's gonna be kind of weird.
Times never seem to last long.
The fishing minigame.
Hey, you sneaky stupid.
So yeah, again, there's Marie. So again, if for some reason you thought they weren't gonna have any of the golden stuff, for some reason, there you go. Even though they literally had time to make history in the original trailer. Of course they're gonna have golden stuff. Why wouldn't they? This isn't like with FES where, you know, the answer was kind of its own sectioned off thing. You know, like it was basically a DLC in the original game, even though that was before DLC was really a thing. But You know, but like Golden is different because Golden and Royal, like the new content is a part of the game. It's a part of the base game. So they can't just not have it. So, of course they're going to have Golden, but there you go.
Holy jerk! I can't wait.
So, shall we?
Really? So neat.
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
Whoa, that voice is so different for Teddy. That voice is so different for Teddy. I'll listen to that again.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
That is completely different than the what. Now, for what it's worth, that's probably a pro because, well, I know Teddy is not everyone's favorite character. I mean, he's not my favorite character either. But I know that half of the reason the people that don't like him, I think half of the reason they don't like him is the voice. And this goes for both the Japanese and the English dub. So maybe changing the voice is the right move for at least him. But again, everyone is going to be different. At least as far as we know, everyone is different, like they did with Reload. I mean, everyone sounds fine, although I know a couple of them are going to be a little weird. Like, for example, Yosuke's English voice is Spider-Man himself, Yuri Lowenthal. And he did a really good job in the original game in Golden. So not having him is going to kind of suck. I mean, like all the other Persona games, I play these games with the Japanese voices anyway, and the Japanese cast, I'm sure, like with Reload, is going to be the original cast still. They're not going to be recast, but for everyone that plays these games in English, you know, I think it's definitely going to be a change, especially for Persona 4, because, Persona 3 is a little earlier, but Persona 4 is a lot of people's first Persona game that they, grew up playing on the PS2 or the Vita. So I think the voice changes are going to hit a lot harder for this one than they did for Reload, but I'm sure they're all going to be good.
And that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Ria? I can't.
Yeah, I mean, this is very Reload, and it's like, look, with all the effects. Yeah, there's the new song again.
Which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running.
Now here's a question. Here's another question. Is now Persona 3 never had, well, okay, Persona 3 technically had a second battle theme. Persona 3 technically had a second battle theme. It had the FemC theme, and the FemC's battle theme is really good, but what's it called again? I can't believe I forgot. What's it called again? Oh, what's it called? It's Burning something, I think. Is it Wiping All Out? Or is that or is Wiping All Out the name of the Q2 one? Oh god, I don't remember. No. That is the P. No. What? Yeah. No. Wiping All Out is the FemC one from the PSP. Okay. But that was never in the original game, whereas like Golden and Royal have, Takeover and Time to Make History, so it's a little different. This game, I fully expect to have Time to Make History in addition to Reach Out to the Truth. I mean, they literally used it in the reveal trailer, so they can't back away from it, but obviously we're going to get new music on top of that, just like how Reload had some new music as well.
Away from this. But I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over.
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner.
All the flashy all-out attacks and everything. I still think they should have called it Rewind. 2 syllables as opposed to 3, and it would have just worked better, in my opinion. But whatever. That's water under the bridge. They're obviously not deviating away from it. Okay, we're going to watch this one more time, and then we're going to go and look at, even though we really don't have to, we'll look at the Persona 6 tease.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Okay, I think that's Yusuke who just said Yosuke. two different characters. I think that was Yosuke we just heard. Yeah, he sounds fine. It's definitely not Yuri, but he sounds fine. Well, that sounded kind of like him right there.
Now where are we? Feels like we're someplace totally different.
Chie sounds very similar to, I don't remember what her, now Chie got recast in Golden. Chie's voice in Golden for most people is Chie's voice, but Chie's original voice from Vanilla P4 is only in P4 Vanilla. Like the voice she has in Golden in the arena games and everything else is a different person, but it's neither of them. This is a completely new person for Chie, but she sounds like Chie.
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart.
That's the same. Igor, they have not changed Igor. That is the same voice for Igor, I'm like pretty sure. I know famously Igor's Japanese voice died a long time ago, but the English cast obviously hasn't. I don't know who voices Igor in the English games, but I'm guessing that's still him.
And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk. I can't.
Okay, now Marie. Who voices Marie? I don't remember who's Marie's voice in Golden. I know who Rise's is though. Rise is Laura Bailey. Rise is Laura Bailey in the original games, in the original P4 and Golden and all the other stuff. I believe. Now we do hear Rise a little bit later on, and she sounds fairly similar, but again, I'm sure it's not her. Again, I'm assuming at least all of the main cast is different. But Marie Marie sounds like Marie, but I can tell it's not whoever the original Marie voice is.
So, shall we?
Really? So neat.
Come on, don't call me that.
I don't know. Everyone basically sounds like themselves, even if it's not the same person. That's probably how I would put it, which is more or less how it was for Reload. I'd say most of the Reload voices sound like the character that they're supposed to be, for the most part.
Shadows were originally born from humans.
Oh, but Teddy, though, yeah, Teddy, though, he's completely different voice than his original English voice. Completely different.
And that means Senpai
Which
got
is
killed by
probably
himself.
the right move in a way, but it is weird.
Look at me. Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea? I can't.
Alright.
It is very weird to see all of these like classic enemies in like the new and like the modern engine. Look.
Gotta catch whoever's tossing.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait, what's this? What's this bar on the side? I actually don't know what this is. Is this something that's in the original game and I just have forgotten what it is? I don't remember there being a bar of any kind in the original. Okay, let me be clear. When I say the original game, I mean Golden. I know I have not played Vanilla. I have not played Vanilla. But Golden does not have this. This bar that goes up, I don't think that's in Golden. So I'm guessing that's a new mechanic then of some kind, although I don't know what that could possibly be.
I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over.
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. Then let's team up and catch this jerk.
Okay, that line right there definitely sounded a little more different. Like, especially because he says partner, right? The iconic partner thing. Like, it's like, okay, definitely not Yuri. Definitely. I mean, I know, we already knew that. But, like, it really hits harder that that's not Yuri. Alrighty then. So I think we've pretty much said what there needs to say about it. I mean, it looks good. The voices are a little different, but they still sound like who they're supposed to be. Teddy is completely different. We did. Oh, I just was. Oh, you want to know the one that's going to maybe sting the most for people? Adachi's voice is going to be different. We didn't hear his voice. We didn't even see his portrait. We just saw him for that one scene at the beginning. They're hiding that. They're saving his voice in the portrait for later, probably because they know how iconic his original voice and portrait are in the original games. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, it looks good. I don't really have anything else to say beyond that. February, it's going to be on Game Pass, of course, just like the last couple ones. No Switch 2 version, but it's going to come to Switch 2, right? I mean, Reload came to the Switch 2. Metaphor has not come to the Switch 2 yet, but this will come to Switch 2, and 6 will come to Switch 2 as well, of course. Alrighty. The big one. Even though there's really nothing to look at, it's just this vague, like cemetery. But I'll say this. Okay, so from the very first, the second you see this, I'm already thinking, okay, this has to be it, right? Because, I mean, the green mist. It's a subtle green mist, but it's a green mist. And I mean, what else is it going to be, right? I mean, what else is it going to be? SMT6? Nah, it's not going to be SMT6, especially when they just put out Vengeance, like, last year or whatever. Yeah, it's a bunch of, like, gravestones. Again, this is very Chair's trailer. This is very Chair's trailer. Extremely vague. Actually, you know what? This is more vague, I think, than the Persona 5 teaser is, because at least the Chair's trailer has like the "you want emancipation" whatever. It has that. This doesn't even have that. This also doesn't tell us the director or anything like that. Then again, I assume that's because obviously Hoshino is not making this. But I assume Soejima is still going to be the art director, and maybe not Meguro, because he didn't do the Reload soundtrack. He worked on the Reload soundtrack, but he wasn't the main composer for it, and he's not at Atlas anymore. So I don't know. This is going to be the first mainline game, you know, to not have the core trio of Hoshino, Soejima, and Meguro. Hoshino long moved on from Persona after Persona 5 came out. He didn't even do Royal. He just did Vanilla P5. And then Soejima still works on the series, but Meguro is kind of moving away from it, I think. I think he still will probably contribute to the soundtrack, but he's not going to be the main composer anymore. I think it's going to be one of the other guys. I'm not going to be able to pronounce their names for the life of me, but like the two other like Persona composers, like the guy that did the Reload soundtrack, he's going to probably be the main composer for 6, I assume. But Meguro will contribute for sure. Yeah, it's so incredibly vague. It's just gravestones in green. That's basically it. Well, then there's all like I mean, I have no idea what it just put on. Like what was that? I'm not gonna sit here and try and analyze all this, but like, you know, WO something. Like, I don't know. I'm sure people are gonna try and extract whatever they can out of any of that. But this is really the main purpose of this trailer. This trailer is essentially just them being like, here, it exists. You know, but you know what? I guess that's all I really expected. Again, I was 100% expecting trailer, oh my god. Chair's trailer 2.0. That was my only expectation, and that's basically what we got, so. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we got it. Although, again, no Switch 2 version, but again, like Revival, I'm sure it will come to the Switch 2 eventually, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, so I mean, we got what I wanted, basically, so I'm happy.